Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us this week for our Small Business Saturday Spotlight. My name is Kathy Potter, and I'm the Member Relations Director for the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce. And I'm excited today. I have a super fun guest. Geri Jones is the owner of LunchboxWax Lubbock. So thank you for letting us spotlight you this week, Geri. We appreciate you being here. So just tell me a little bit about yourself and Lunchbox Wax.
Well, I've lived in Lubbock now right at 10 years, and it's definitely become home for me. I was excited to open up Lunchbox Wax a couple of years ago and immediately joined the chamber. So it's just been a fun 10-year ride for me to live here in Lubbock.
So let's talk about some myths right off the bat. So how bad does waxing really hurt?
Oh, you're going to go there right off the bat. My personal opinion, and I'm speaking out of honesty because I've waxed for over 10 years, it shouldn't hurt at all if you want to know the truth. I strongly believe that if you are being properly waxed by a technician that knows exactly what they're doing, they've been trained, they've been educated, and they're using premium products, it shouldn't hurt. I'm not going to say it's not sensitive. It's absolutely sensitive. Let's get down to it. You're ripping out hair from the root follicles out. So it's going to be painful in that aspect. But I've never had anyone walk out of here with tears in their eyes. I've never had tears. We've never had anyone in our salon ask us to stop in the middle of a session and not move forward. I will say if you did ask us that, we would definitely respect that. We want everyone to feel comfortable here. But nobody's dragged their leg, running out and cheering. I think everything you see or hear in most cases are meant for comedy. A movie, if your significant other is doing it in their home, they're obviously not educated. So, it does give waxing a bad rap.
And so, having said that, what would you say sets you guys apart from other waxologists in this area?
Well, mentioning waxing, I had waxed outside of not only Texas, outside of Lubbock, but Texas. There were no waxing salons in this area. So it was a brand new niche. I knew I loved to wax, and I was spending my money other places. And so I went shopping for the best waxing salon. And hands down, I just kept coming back to Lunchbox Wax. It is all about the education. It's the education, it's the technique, and the culture. What I mean by education, and I asked my employees this today, they're all licensed estheticians. They all went to school right here in Lubbock, Texas. And they all said that they either did not do any waxing in school or only saw videos. So these girls come to us with no hands-on training. We are the only salon in Lubbock that makes them wax for 120 hours for free. They do not take one single dime. So what that adds up to, the last time we did a wax training, we waxed 310 body parts for free right here in Lubbock, Texas. Then they have to go another 90 days of hands-on practicals, tutorials, education, videos, until we tell them, hey, you can actually become an employee at Lunchbox Wax.
And so I can attest on my personal story is I've been to Lunchbox Wax. I had the best experience. And so I don't like pain. And I'm the first to tell you that honestly, Geri's not kidding when she says if they're doing it right, it really is not painful. So, Geri, what can you wax?
In our salon, you can wax every single body part. We like to say our motto is from tip to toe. We do lots of male waxing. I know that a lot of people think that waxing is just for females. We have a lot of athletes that come in here. You look at runners, swimmers, they don't want any hair. We do full arms, chest, back, ears, nostrils. We offer male body waxing as well as female waxing. So we do, Brazilian, full face. There's not a body part that we don't wax, and we love to say that we wax everyone. So anyone that wants hair removed, we're here to do it for you.
And so, what do you think is important about the Chamber's role? Geri is also, I didn't mention, a Chamber ambassador for us, and so she helps us welcome new businesses at our ribbon cuttings, as well as just being super supportive of our Lubbock community. So what would you say is important about the Chamber's role in our community?
You know, my heart is all about a chamber. My previous career background, I worked for a chamber. And if you own a business and you're not involved with a chamber, then you don't know what you're missing out on. My best experience is the COVID crisis. Of course, my business, LunchboxWax, was not considered essential. You know, I have 8 employees, and we didn't know what to do. And if I had not been on many, many educational calls and had the support and the camaraderie from the chamber, I don't know where I would be today. It's just, you know, it's a community, it's a family within a family. And, you know, I just owe so much of my 2 years of growth to the Chamber of Commerce of Lubbock. Yep.
Well, we appreciate you very much, Geri. I want to ask you a couple of personal questions just to kind of get to know you a little bit better. So what is something in your life that you would say made you change, do a 180, and choose a different career path?
You know, that's a great question. I spent 40 years in my hometown, and my daughter came to Texas Tech and says, you know, I want my mom here. Of course, I've been a single mom for 25 years. And it was a little scary to move to a town that I had, you know, didn't know much about. But I would have never opened my own business. So it really pushed me into a whole new career, taking some chances. And now I have a Lubbock family and a growing family. I've got 2 new granddaughters. So it's just a place I never thought I'd see myself. But I do believe God takes care of you, and this door was open for a reason.
And so what's one thing you wish you would have known when you started your career here in Lubbock?
In Lubbock, you know, I think it's a great question. It's the little things as a business owner. I think I fully expected employees to come in the door and, you know, have a little bit of marketing in their back pocket, possibly, you know, just computer training. And that's where I really have to commend the chamber as well. My girls have to build their own books, and for them to be able to go to events like Business After Hours, it's pushing them into a marketing role and giving them that education. So it was an eye-opener for me. I just thought everybody had that.
That's one thing also I will say about Geri is I've witnessed myself coming to events. She's always great about bringing her employees, saying, hey, this is so-and-so. She needs to meet some people, and getting her people involved. And so I feel like so many times employers miss the boat on engaging their employees like that and introducing them to opportunities. You know, when I moved here and I was 18 years old, I had no idea that the chamber was even an option for me. And it was, but I had no idea about any of these events. So we appreciate that from you, Geri, getting your people to come to our things and letting all of your employees know that because you're a chamber member, all of them are chamber members and they get to participate in all of the things. So we appreciate that. One more thing, what is something that you are deeply grateful for in this moment?
Oh gosh, my faith. My faith, the foundation of having a faith and knowing that there is a higher power and he's here to take care of me. And I'm so glad I have that faith. I know a lot of people don't. And that's something I'm so grateful for.
So tell us what's the best way to get a hold of you guys. And also if you guys are running any kind of holiday specials or anything like that.
Absolutely. So we're on the Milwaukee corridor. We are on the Shops of Milwaukee. So if you know where Lost Cajun is, McAllister's on Milwaukee, we're right there in that shopping center. Can't miss our bright lights. This is Lunchbox Wax. We are always running a buy one, get one free for a guest who's never been in our doors. You come in, pick out a service, we wax that, and the second time you have that service done, it's absolutely free.
Awesome. And do you have a website?
We do. It is www.lunchboxwaxlubbock.com.
And what is your phone number?
806-368-9951.
Perfect. Thank you so much again for letting us spotlight you, Geri. We appreciate you, and we will see you guys next week.
Thank you, Kathy. Take care.